So it's been 8 minutes. Okay. Sorry, just had to check a thing. Sorry about that. Welcome to the stream. I was doing editing, putting up videos onto YouTube so they don't get lost in the miasma of time. And found out that I did manage to get the Smurf video up onto YouTube, so that's fun. Hang on a tick. Oh, yes, so it is Monday, which means... Only starting 9 minutes, right? Did I? I did schedule, if I remember correctly. I can check my own schedule. Good morning, Gray. Oh, fun. Or rather... Okay, that's fun. So apparently I was supposed to start the stream at 9 o'clock, 9:30, and I thought I was supposed to start at 9:30, so I started at 9:40 because I was doing my videos, and I meant to do a couple of videos, and then I got dragged into editing it. Oh, but I did find the okay. Well, anyway, hi, welcome to the stream. Sorry we're starting a little late, but I'm glad to have you here, if you are. If not, you know, you can't hear me anyway, so that's cool. There are, of course, those of you who watch the stream regularly know that I'm doing the majiggy, Oh, 2 T's, 1 P for the, links. I always somehow forget that. Or rather, I don't forget, but I mistype it. So, yeah, no, I need to go to the stream manager, yes, so that I can see my own stream live, and then see the chat, and, oh, yes, so what we do is open this up, and go to, no, it's this one, and go to this one, Greyhawk, boom. But, oh, do I have to frickin', okay, fine. Okay, I have to do a thing. But first, I have to, get this to work on here. So, let's try a thing and see if it works. Works, okay. That is the, there, right there. That is, the Greyhawk wiki. So, on Mondays, Good Morning Greyhawk, which I'm sure many of you are aware of, there we go. Pop that up in there. And then I have to go and basically have to go tell everyone who isn't here yet that I am streaming. That's me. Okay, cool. Now I just have to go to this one. Okay. So apparently streaming Sunday nights and then Monday morning, I'm a lot of times like, if there's where people put up their streams, I'm the last. I end up putting 2 in a row because nobody streams late night Sunday and or early morning Monday, and cool. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then, okay, you know what? That's enough of that. We're gonna do this, and then I'm gonna start doing Greyhawk stuff, because we're here, and, you know, that's how we play. So, I'm gonna put this up. If you are live and stopping by, please say hi in the chat. I do always appreciate it when people say hello. If not, no worries. You don't have to say hi, but I do always appreciate it. Hello. Okay. Popping that up there. I'll say hello first. Break the silence. Let's see. Half elf, born in Selene. Okay, so my plan. Right. Yes. I think. Hang on. Let me double check something. Yes. It's a stub. It doesn't have. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. So Olenstad Korond. I want to say it is Conrad because my cousin just married a young man by the last name of Conrad, and she changed her name, so now they're Mrs. and Mr. and Mrs. Conrad. So every time I see all those letters, I'm like, oh, Conrad, like Chloe, because she's my cousin, and you know, she is super nice at the wedding too. That was the first wedding where I presented mask, and it was awesome. Okay, and I was really fancy, and I think one of her brothers accused me of showing him up, and I'm like, yeah, but you got the pocket square, and besides which, I can't half-ass Chloe's wedding, you know? Like, if she's being so nice letting me present mask, I have to, like, look good because, dang, you know? It's how you wedding. Anyway, religions. Yes, so the reason I am suggesting we start with religion today. So normally, I start with this, that, or the other thing, and just kind of go, start with something, and then just kind of branch off in a web of rabbit holes, all tying to Greyhawk, and tweak the encyclopedia when it I feel like it needs tweaking, and be careful not to add anything I'm not sure of, and you know, that sort of thing. This has often turned into live encyclopedia editing, which, you know, fun stuff. Okay, but the reason, Dwarven Pantheon, say cut, I think, the reason I'm suggesting, well, let's see, Elwyn, I think is the, if I remember correctly, oh no, she's the elven nature goddess. Okay. Holy symbol is a rampant unicorn or a unicorn's horn. Ooh. Deities and demigods, so that's what she looks like. So, Elona, oh, she has a different name though, because, elven or human woman often associated with unicorns or other sylvan creatures. When in human form, Elona speaks, appears as a dark-haired human woman, but as Elacentra, she appears as a golden-haired elven maiden. Her eyes are deep blue or startling violet. Her garments may be practical garb of a ranger or the rich gown of an elven princess. She carries a longbow that always hits its target. Like, guaranteed hit. Okay, that's, you know, that's deity tier powers right there. I think a lot of the deities have, human class, not human, but class levels. 20 levels, so 40th level, essentially. 20 levels of ranger, 10 levels of druid, clerics of 10 levels as well. Neutral good. All right. Fertility. Sorry. There's a lot of relationship drama with the deities in Greyhawk. Just, like, so much relationship drama. So, and because it's Valentine's Day and I'm radically single, I figured that might be a fun place to start. Or not. If you don't want to do anything like that on Valentine's Day, I get it. Yeah. We're probably going to have a very quiet stream today because probably everyone's off canoodling with their Valentines, which, to be fair, if you have a Valentine, go canoodle, have fun, but I'm not, so I am just vibing. Yeah, I'm not bitter. Okay. I made a bunch of cool stuff for my friends that I'm going to ship out either later today or tomorrow. I have to write a letter. The letters are the hard part because I have to get it done at a certain, like, as quickly as possible because the cookies will, just the whole thing. But no, I do have to write all those letters, which is, but I mean, I do like writing letters to people. I just, it's a thing I need to do. Letters What else was I doing? Oh, yes. What was I doing? I had a whole... Hi! Good morning! Good morning! You're the first one here. Welcome, welcome. So I started with Elona. Well, okay, I started with, Greyhawk, because I should probably do the thing. Hang on. Give me a sec. I think I used my usual password. Oh, already logged in. Lovely. Okay. Yay. Okay. Well, that's good. Oh, well, now I'm back at the main page. Okay, so, let's see. Published sources. What I'm trying to do, I also should probably... Slavers. The modules, right? Slavers. Okay, cool. Adventure module for Dungeons & Dragons role-playing game. I was gonna do deities, but then I had to remember that I should probably log in case... And A1 through A4, the reason I am looking at Slavers is because it takes place in Hardby right around when I wanted to do a thing in Hardby, and which is right before the Greyhawk Wars, when is a sequel to Scourge of the Slave Lords. Okay. Wait. Start with Scourge of the Slave Lords. A1 through 4 is an adventure module for the Dungeons & Dragons fantasy role-playing game published by TSR in 1986. Okay. As its chief antagonist, it combines contents of 4 earlier modules, all set in the world of Greyhawk, campaign setting, and introduced with the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons first edition rule set. Okay. Slave Pits of the Undercity, Secret of the Slave Stockades, Assault on the Area of the Slave Lords, and Dungeons of the Slave Lords. Okay. So... Oh, I see. It's just a omnibus volume of those 4 modules, which were published earlier in the 80s. That makes sense. The reason I wanted to focus on them is because I had a plan. This devious plan, right? That, as you know, Virtual Greyhawk Con is going to be happening in October. And, Lord Gazumba said that you could use any system, right? Greyhawk is Greyhawk, and if you wanted to use, say, Pathfinder or 5th edition or, 3.5 or any other system you can think of. And I said, wait, could I use there's 2 lesbians? It's like, I don't see why not. And I'm like, okay. And of course, Hardby is the natural choice for such a setting. But I have to figure out a better combat system than that one, because it's very little combat. It's not designed for Greyhawk, so I'm going to have to tweak the system to better fit Greyhawk a little bit. But, and I'm going to, I think, add something that Thomas added when he set his, he used Monster of the Week, but it's the same, it's powered by the Apocalypse, so it's the same system. But I wanted to set it in Hardby, right, so the Heart, according to the wiki, right, Hardby became part of the domain of Greyhawk in, 582, I believe? Let me double check this. I think it was 582. I should take something. Okay, yes. Overall campaign could then be continued in the Queen of the Spiders. Released Slavers, a sequel adventure for 2nd edition D&D rules. Oh god, 2000 was 20 years ago? Okay, this is, sorry. It's just the millennium was 20 years ago, and I was in kindergarten at the time, but it just, the 90s are, it's a lot, okay? Like, I kind of keep thinking of the 90s as 10 years ago, like, The sequel's also set in Greyhawk and takes place 10 years after the conclusion of A1 through 4. Scourge of the Slave Lords was ranked the 20th greatest Dungeons & Dragons adventure for all time by Dungeon Magazine in 2004. Okay. Let's see. Okay, 580. So, yes, 22 years ago, math. I know. Math makes you feel old, Like, ugh. So I had someone call me an old man because I was in high school when I was in high school when the what was the one? Homestuck came out. It was this webcomic, and I was, way into it in my early years of high school because my best friend at the time was way into it. And anyway, I got called an old man because I mentioned that I was in high school when it came out, and I realized I hang around with a lot of younger people. It was like 2009, I want to say it started. And I got into it at the very beginning, and I was actually older than a lot of the fan base even then, and it was awesome. I never actually finished it, but it was really awesome. I might do a stream on Homestuck. I kind of want to. I have a copy of that. I could do a. Never mind. That's yours for later streams, not for Greyhawk. But anyway, yeah. Let's see. 580 common year following 4 years of raids by slavers. Okay, so 580. So it's set in 580, right? The reason this is important, and this is the first one. Okay, so the first one's set in 580. So the reason I mention this is because let's see, I think I started a page on this. Oh, yep, and okay, I still have my other system up, so we can basically if I do this, I have a thing where if I'm taking notes and hi, hello, welcome, Derek Harthan, welcome, new friend, hello. I was just explaining that I was going over slavers specifically, things that nope, hang on, I'm gonna have to go to specifically here. Smurfs in Aquatic, this one. That one. Okay, takes place in 580. So I was going to run a module that took place, or I was going to write a, my grand plan, was to write a, what's the technical term? A one-shot. I was going to do a one-shot that took place in 580, and I was taking notes on, when all this all of this things happened, but yeah, so you're another head honcho librarian. Gotcha. I figured you'd come from the Greyhawk Discord, based on that, but good to know. Welcome. So normally how I have this set up, let's see, is so there wasn't a lot of information. I've been going through the wiki. Let's see, hang on. Let me do that. So I've been going through the wiki on, I mean, if you're editor of the Orth Journal, that's a pretty, sorry. Okay. Sorry. That is like my dream job, okay? Writer for Paizo is like the coolest thing ever, okay? It is, okay? It is. You're like really cool now. Okay. Whew. Sorry. I'm better now. I promise. Here, okay, that looks really distracting. Let me take that down for a minute. But my point, okay, I'm calm, cool, collected. My point on that was I was trying to set up, because there wasn't enough information on the wiki as to who was Ilium. So if following the years of raids along local lords, hired band mentioned to attack the slavers. Arun represented Pramaj, city of Highport. Okay. It serves as headquarters to the ruthless slavers. The module takes the group through the temples into the sewers below, where terrible insect creatures make their lair. Eventually, the group reaches the prisoners and their captors and finds a map showing the route of the caravans. Following this map leads the group to the second module. Okay. Alright. Archivist. All right. Fair. An archivist. Okay, but the reason I was okay, so it took place in Hardby, right? Or rather, let's see. Um okay, Sea of Gimmet. Okay, hang on. We're gonna actually do some math here. Alright, so the Sea of Gimmet is alright. Actually what we're gonna do is go Anna, our head cartographer and awesome sauce person, and I should probably put a link. I should link her okay, I'm gonna link the map because she deserves that much credit. And also a link to her Patreon, because Anna B. Myers is, I am sure you know Anna B. Myers. Anna B. Myers. Yes. I'm sure you know Anna B. Myers because everyone in the Greyhawk community knows how awesome Anna is. But hi! Welcome, new friend, Bullis. Good that you've been. Hi, Sig. Wow. At least 4 of them are really people, so that's fun. Oh, you did maps as well. Okay, so I use Anna's maps on the stream. Boom, 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 which is here. So if I look on, that way I can, having this online tool is incredibly useful. Sea of Gearnet. Okay, so, and then Hardby is on the Woolly Bay, which flows into the Sea of Gearnet. Okay. So, and then the Pormage City is down here somewhere, and the coastal towns along the... Okay. So, alright. Good to know. Oh. Historic Tower of Sands. Alright. Bright Desert, but on the other side of the ocean we got... Cars? State of Facts. Huh. Sorry, I want to say something dumb about faxes, but anyway, oh yes, the sus forest, which is very, very sus. Sorry, like I said, oh, wow. Okay, let's see the map. Okay. Hyperborea, dark, dry steppes, the flatness, the Pearl Sea, the ocean of... I feel like... Nippon, Sea of the Dragon Kings, Pearl Sea. Hang on a sec. Oh, the Flyness. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is the Flyness as corner of actual... Yeah, because the Flyness, you forget, the Flyness is just a tiny corner of the world of Orth. I want to check something out. Hang on a sec. I mean, yeah. Let's see. Let's. I want to, because it's cool. Okay. There. This map is the one you're talking about, which is like Fey Realm of Fallen. There's like a lot here. Fireland and then Hyperborea, and then you go to here and you get the Flyness. This little corner here, the Flyness, is if you zoom out of Anna's map, this also here. So it is about the same shape, as you can see, but this is just this is basically a map of all Orth, and this is a map of the Flyness, the tiny corner of Orth that most of all Greyhawk stuff takes place in. This one tiny corner of Orth, which makes some sense. Um, I know. I mean, it is certainly well done, and I am terrible at maps. If you know, I am. My cartography is not my strong suit. I will say. Hang on. I think I have a map. Did I put the map of? I did. That is the nicest. No, sorry, the flag's in the way. That is the nicest map I ever made of anything. I put it in a published module actually because that was the best I could do at maps. So anything better than that is good on terms of cartography. Ooh, Beyond the Flaness. That sounds cool. Sorry it was postponed, but yeah. Yeah. Oh, I should put that on the link to the thing. That is a reminder for later. But oh yes, so we were actually discussing the Sea of Girnat. Slavers, because hang on. Yes. Oh, Elric. Hello. Also, hello. Welcome to this channel. My name is Lee. Human Vibes Today. Share Day is fine. We're doing Greyhawk stuff today. We're doing Girnat. Yeah. So Sea of Girnat, which flows into the Woolly Bay. I guess Woolly Bay is part of the. Yeah, it's like okay. 3 major rivers. Selatan, Nisser, Selitan. Hang on. I remember because I got Selinten, I think is how you pronounce it. I remember because Greyhawk, we went over a huge, Christoph, like, walked me through how to pronounce it, and I probably butchering it again. Okay. The harp is little used at, where's the harp? Harp River, headwaters in the Rakers, and winds down to Relmore Bay. Okay, hang on. So it goes into the... Let me look at map time. Relmar Bay. Where's Relmar Bay? That's... Unhead Bay. Relmar Bay. Oh, okay. So it's over here somewhere. Is this the Harp River? No, that's the Nesser. Okay. Rivers, like long ones. Okay. Is that the Harp River? No, as of yet unnamed. Okay. Self-profit. Ooh. It's over here. Okay. Almore. And, okay, so, like, east of Nyrond. Okay, so near Nyrond, but not in Nyrond. Okay. Hey, if I got called an old man for going to high school in 2009, then, never mind. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yes, so Relmore Bay, Sea of... Okay, we got this. Okay, but the reason I was looking at all this, so Hardby and the Harp River are not near each other. It's just they sound weirdly similar. Okay, that's an important note. I think a good friend of mine put it, growing old is mandatory, growing up is optional, and if you haven't grown up by the time you're 50, you don't have to. Let's see. Hardby, Nyrond. Yes. So, Hardby... City of the Scorned... in what is now known as the domain of Greyhawk. So, and a Norb. So basically, what's her face? She has a name. Okay, she also doesn't have a freaking wiki page, is what happened. So, Norbolos, okay. She needs a wiki page. Okay, and we'll put the little majiggy what's it. Alright. So, as those of you who watch the stream regularly know, it sometimes turns into an editing, I think it's these sets of brackets for, is it two, right, it's 2 sets for stub, I think, or is it 1 set of curly brackets or 2? Elena nor 2. Okay, good. Is... Hey! Alright, I'm getting better about that. I moved my keyboard so that it was actually in keyboard position and not on my lap all the time by basically just sticking it on top of the other keyboard, which sometimes a little tricky, but, no, if I'm doing manual writing, in the notebook for parts of the stream, then yes, you have to look at the top of the head, but, anyway, okay. Let me see what we got. Use one of these. New article templates. Template, new character. I think character, right? Because she's a person. Oh, I see. So, boom, 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 boom. So we can just like put, okay. Okay. Then I guess hang on. Let me do this. Then, okay, let's do it this way. If you think it, would be better off this way, then we'll do this. Boom. Then we'll go back to Heartbeat, because she deserves a page. Then we add, let's do this. Article title, and that would be her name, which is Elena Norbellos, right? Norbellos, that's how we spell her name. Gotta make sure you spell her name right, or create new character article. Okay, stub, here we go. So, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit save page. Okay. So, description, appearance, person. Okay, so okay. In the finesse. Okay, then I just want to see what it does so I can know what to put where. I'm not going to leave it like this. Is a city. Okay. Okay, and it does automatically say it's a stub. Gotcha. Okay, so when we go to here, okay, so we go down to see, okay. And then down here is where we go and, oh, and you can edit the sub. Okay. 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 Allies and minions, history, works, in Living Greyhawk, creative origins. Okay, cool. So we can just kind of, publishing history. Right. We can add, is first mentioned. She was first mentioned in the Slavers, right? Okay, yes. So also we need to get rid of bop that closed. Okay, thank you. I usually oh, yes. I usually go with Pathfinder First Edition. That was my vibe. But that's mostly because, okay, personally, I like Pathfinder First Edition because I started in college when I started RPGs, and this was back during when 4th Edition was first coming out. And a lot of people were rage-quitting D&D because of 4th Edition and moving on to Pathfinder because Pathfinder was closer to what they'd played growing up and liked. So, I was in the middle of all that, and a bunch of my friends were playing Pathfinder, and someone at the local game shop was running a Pathfinder game. So, of course, I was like, sure, let's play Pathfinder. I can do that. And I did, and it was awesome, and I fell in love with Glorion, and I still, even in my own homebrew setting, I use the Glorion gods. I hope Archmona is okay with that. He is the coolest. Also, Gozra. Gozra is best deity. Hands down, awesomest deity ever. Just saying. Gazra is amazing. Okay, to be fair, Desna and Shellin and Sarenrae are also all really cool, but Desna is just has a special place in my heart. I do end up playing a lot of 5th edition now. I run 4 5th edition games in my homebrew setting that has the Glorion gods from the Pathfinder 1st edition. Although Greyhawk gods are also, I'm gonna say, pretty cool. Corellion? Okay. Corellion is awesome. Just saying. What else? He's cool. Who is Corellion? Oh, yes. Corellion's cool. Gazra's cool. Oh, yes. So, I play a lot of, So, I play a lot of 5th edition because at the beginning of the pandemic, I hadn't played in ages because I didn't live around people who played. And then I realized you could play online. And then I got involved up to my knees, up to my neck in, like, all of the different games that I could play. And one of them was with Rory, Rory is, he ran a 5th edition server. That was my introduction to 5th edition. He was my first 5th edition DM. Now I run 5th edition games just for other newbies who've never ever played role-playing games before. So, you know. But he, then he got on, he started playing in a Greyhawk game on Twitch, DM'd by the very own Blue Box RPG. It was they are using 3.5, which is the closest to Pathfinder. But, 5th edition Pathfinder. Oh, yes. So, I ended up getting into the community. Okay. First appeared. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to be actually editing the wiki, and I'm babbling about how awesome the Greyhawk community is. Mostly how I got into the Greyhawk community, and then it became, and it is still awesome. The Greyhawk community is one of the best community, which is why I'm editing the Greyhawk wiki, in the Slaver modules. A1 through 4. Right? Yes. So then we just, save pages. Okay. Yep, Creative Commons license. Okay. We can link that later. Yes. We should probably put the original is a okay. Is or was? I feel like is she still? That's the question though. Okay, so she was in 580, right? So Living Greyhawk goes to like 590 something. Did she ever get replaced or killed? Because I feel like if she didn't, then she's still okay. So we should go with is the Despotrix. Of the city of double brackets has been since at least 580 CY, right? We can do that. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Right? Okay. There's a way to make it do the thing. Okay. The city of Hardbian has been at least 580 CY. Religion, abilities, home, equipment and possessions, relationships, enemies. Okay, so history, works, living in... Okay, yep. Alright, let's see what we can find out by reading about Hardby, let's see what we can find out about Despotrix. Yes. Let's see. Oh, but, so then, from Blue Box, I ended up getting into, Jay's streams, talking about Greyhawk, and started interested in Greyhawk itself, and then I found the Greyhawk Discord, and Christoph, who has been awesome, and I did for Virtual Greyhawk Con of last year, what I did was I did one stream deep diving into the history of Relastra, and then I decided, that it was really cool, and I wanted to do another one, and then I did a deep dive into Hardby, I think, was one of the first ones, and then I kind of thought it, it was cool, and a lot of people seemed to like it, and Christoph came, and it was awesome, so I was like, alright, I'll do once a week, and honestly, Greyhawk is awesome, and, so I, did I spell Despotrix wrong? No, did I spell Despotrix? Oh. Did I spell Despotrix wrong? Let me just, Despotrix. Yes, okay, good, I spelled it right. I do not want to spell Despotrix wrong, because she will be mad if I do. Despotrix. Yes, okay. Like Despot, but Despotrix. Abilities. Okay, so we don't know much, but we got Hardby. Okay. Anna Norble, Safety Wizard of Soul Extract. Oh, she doesn't have one either. Dang. As Garnarchy to be forever ruled by women. One male ruler. Yes. By the city of Greyhawk since 582. Oh, right. So I wanted to set a thing in 580, like a little bit before the Greyhawk Wars and the agreement where it became part of the city of Greyhawk, as kind of like the political intrigue leading up to that, sort of thing. And so I, oh, I didn't capitalize Despotrix. That's what I did. Okay, I see what we, good. Okay, that's important. I can fix it now. Okay, we should also put her name in, and she also should get a freaking page. I mean, she's a Suo wizard, right? Okay, let's, okay, fix that. Save changes. Do not save your work, or bad things will happen if you don't save your work. That is a key of, the sort of thing. Personality alignment. For many, Hardby, Hardby is the gateway to the South Bright Desert. Geography, okay. Resentment simmers. Oh, okay. Okay, see, resentment is simmering. I knew resentment. Okay, I knew there was resentment. Okay, so, she was, okay, hang on. Let's make it less stubby. Here we go. Since, okay, the domain of Greyhawk, right? Took of Hardby. Hang on, there's a whole a whole reasoning. Took control of the city of Hardby in 582. Her role has been okay. Let's see. We have no description of her or anything, but we got this much at least. Okay. Appearance. Okay, so then you have to go down past all of that because this will be okay. I see how that goes. Okay. Reduced out of a figurehead. 582. Oh, CY. Hang on. I think there was a little hack, right? There's like a little bit of a thing where, title. Oh, hey. It does a thing. I like this. Leader, class, alignment, age, date of birth. Oh, you're also, okay. I see. Okay. If we do this, if I remember correctly, it'll automatically do the Majiggy What's It, right? That's a little thing about we can do. Because it knows about numbers and years and stuff. The wiki is smart enough to do that. Nope, it's not smart enough to do that. Okay, then we will fix that. Okay, we'll take the brackets out and just put CY. Okay. But we should at least put CY in both, right? Oh, okay. Like that. Like this. Like that. Let's see. Oh, there we go. 582, and then we can just check what it links to. Oh, and then there's a whole historical context. Yes. Okay, due to the Greyhawk Wars. Okay, then we'll add that in. Because it was because of the, due to the beginning of the, and then I'm gonna put, because Greyhawk Wars goes in. Like that. Let me just double check that works. Reduce to that figure. Yep. Okay. So we got that. So lots of okay. Ooh. Even put a thingamabobs. Okay, cool. Alright. Municipal leader. She's human. She's from Hardby. Okay. Cool. I don't suppose there's any pictures of her in the, well, I don't have access to the module anyway. It'd be nice to picture. Let's see. Hardby. Anna Norba also deserves a Suel Wizard, Safe Town Wizard of Suel Extraction. Ors. Okay, and then there's the Neen River. Okay, we also Hard Bay, Deep Port. Okay, the Deep Port. All right. Notable NPCs. Probably should mention. Right, Retep Mendel. Lieutenant in. He controls the Nessens of. Yes. Mountaineer militia and by the. Okay. So. Ooh, Palace of the Gynarchs. Is there just a section for that? We could put a picture of allies and we could put we could add that she's got all these other, we should put them on. We need more information would be helpful if I had an actual source, but I don't, so we should add, though. Not that the wiki isn't an amazing source, but if it's not in the wiki, it's not, you know what I mean? I don't have, like, a copy of Slavers or something where I can say, oh, well, it says here, It'd be nice if I had a copy of Slavers, but it's on my list of things I should probably get at some point. But, Um, okay. But, uh, oh, good to know. 866. Okay. Um, since, okay. Uh, um, um, wait, 866, wait, hang on. 566 or 866? Because if she was elected in 866, 866 common year hasn't happened yet, right? Or am I completely messing up the carrot? I'm going to put 566 for now. Yeah, okay, good. I was going to say, because... that means you're probably typing on the number pad, because then that's where 8 and 5 are near each other. If you're typing on the upper level numbers, you don't hit that typo. Interesting. It's not important. I mean, you can type how you want to type. Something I noticed. Okay, yes, because I was going to say, in 582, and was, Despotrix when the, at the height, how to explain the... Right? Pormage, right? That's about right. Because assuming that they were taken down in 580. Okay, so... Okay, uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. No. Okay. The slave lords. All right. All right. Okay. Uh-huh. Oh, that's how you put the citation in. Okay, right. Hardby, the city of the scorned. Interesting. It's a living Greyhawk. Okay, not that one then? Okay, so it's Polyhedron 8. Okay. That's fair. This is how you do citations. Okay, cite, and then you, okay. So it'd be something like, let's try it out. Give me a sec. Okay, edit. 586, and then, put a pipe after polyhedron. Okay, I see. Alright. So, let's see. 586 CY, and then add the citation. And then this is a pipe, which is this one. No, that. Okay. Right. And okay, and then add a space to make it look. Now, let's see what we got. Let's see how it looks. Ready? Always cite your sources is not a bad thing to do. Oh, and then it goes to little citation. Okay. And then, okay. Alright. Cool. Okay, and then it goes to okay, polyhedron. Oh, yes, I see. Number 68, February of... Okay. Cool. So, Hardby, City of the Scorned. Polyhedron is the publishing company, I'm guessing? Let me see what it says. Polyhedron is... Let's see. Polyhedron Newsine. Okay, it's a Polyhedron... Okay, so it was a magazine targeting... Okay, so it was a magazine article put out in the thing. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. And a Living Greyhawk Journal. Yep. Okay, I see how this goes. Right. Living Greyhawk Journal. Site Living Greyhawk Journal. Okay, so you put the name of the LGJ, Living Greyhawk Journal. And then you put a pipe, and then you put the exact page numbers. And then at the end you put the you put the article number. It's issue number, page number, and then the article title, right? That's how that goes. Okay, so if I wanted to cite Living Greyhawk Journal, for example, I'd put 1. Okay, interesting. So LGJ, and then 1, and then okay. I don't know what parts of the information came from there, so I wouldn't want to put that in, but that's good to know we can cite stuff. Okay. Guides on citations. Okay. Yeah, it's basically, please say after punctuation mark rather than before it. Okay, hang on. Did we do that? This is important if we're supposed to be doing... Oh, okay. We didn't actually add any punctuation there, so it's fine. Okay, taken down in since the domain of Greyhawk. Oh, yes. So if we want to cite slavers, okay, wait. CY. Okay, so we let that slide. Okay, we're gonna leave that in there. Since the domain of Greyhawk to control Hardby in that due to the Greyhawk Wars, the role has been reduced to that of a figurehead. Right. Okay. So another stub. Okay. Let me see. The Anna Norba. Okay. Safe town was of Sewell extraction. All right, let me. Safe town. Okay, so Wild Coast. Right. Pact of Association signed in Cold Even by 584 to gain military protection from the domain of 6001. Okay, so that's fair. Okay, Safe Town is not a lot of information on Safe Town. That's okay. But okay. Okay, so I feel like she should have her own page. I don't know if there's any info on her, but Psychic Ukraine. Okay. Okay, so what okay, let me see what we wanted to do. Negative. All right. Because she deserves her. I'm going to put a page on her. I think she deserves it. And then if anyone else could figure out some information, that would be very helpful. And, right? Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to give her a page. It's not going to be much. Not even as much as Elena and Norbellos, but it's going to be something. So we're going to do it. Because I don't even know where to begin looking. But Elena and Norbellos. Okay, so we, hard B, yes. Wait, okay, hang on. There was, yes. Edition Wars character, yes. Okay, so we go here. Then we want new character. That's the one. Character in the Flaness. No, yes. So we do this. Okay. Hang on. Sorry. Bop. We're doing it. Okay, let's do this. Hard B. We're doing this. And we are adding her name because Anna Norba. Create a character article. Okay. Of Sewell extraction, who was from Safetown and went on to found Hard B, Lincoln both. The city of Hardby. Alright, when did she found Hardby? Let's see. Safe ton. Okay, so we should actually check the spelling on that. Sewell. Yes, we spelled Sewell right. Negative 287 CY. UE. Sewell is UE. Okay. Have you been doing some fun little editing stuff too? Alright, let's... Hang on. First, save work. Always save your work. Second, let's see. Wait. There we go. Oh, you got a picture of her. Snipe. Okay. There we go. Wait a second. If she was that old, then she must have been Despotrix for a while. Okay, if she was in, okay, so 566, yeah, 20 years. Okay, so that she'd been Despotrix for a while. Okay. And, ooh, that's a good picture, too. Well, now we know what she looks like. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, so she dies of old age, at some point before 591, which makes sense. Good to know. Good to know. But, that is a good picture. Okay. Good to know. I don't suppose there's any picture of, what's her name? Anna Norbase after 591. Okay. I don't suppose there's a picture of Anna Norba anywhere in that article. The founder of Hardby. Religion, equipment, possessions, living Greyhawk. Okay, so... Oh. That's cool. Alright, so how... Good to know. Uh-huh. Interesting. Wait, that's her sister? According to the artist, that's her sister? Assistant. Okay, I was gonna say. Because that would be some interesting family dynamics there. And that brings up the question of whether they track lineage matrilinearly or patrilinearly. And all sorts of other questions, which would be fascinating to look into. But, assistant, it makes sense. Okay, so we got this going. We got Greyhawk Wars, good to know. We got... we were supposed to mark matrilineal, matriarchal lineage. Right, because Zygag was only, he was the son of the Despotrix, which is why he got put in charge until they they elected somebody else. Let me check something real quick. Not that it needs further, well, okay, they could always use a little more information, but what I wanted to do was figure out, image, dub, character. Okay, I see. So, hang on. Despotrix, Hardby female. Okay, so I'm just trying to get a sense of the layout so that when, okay, I see. So, alright, so so this little bit here, ethnicity, gender, okay, yes, so this bit goes for the box. So right? Because let me just check something real quick. Yep, and also became God of Magic. Titles, homeland, race, gender. Okay, yes, so ethnicity would be Suel. Yeah, okay, so what we can do for here is, go to edit, name, Norba, no image or caption, but, title, Despotrix. I presume she took the title Despotrix, because nickname, home, gender, race, occupation, wizard. I mean, she was a wizard, so ethnicity, Suel. We agreed. Which spelled like that. Race, human. Can we do this, right? You can do this so that you get link. Oh, there is class. Okay, yes. Fair. Okay. Alignment. That's what we got. Okay. But then we can just do this, and then it would be a nice little Um, there we go. So it has a little box-a-majiggy thing. Home, gender, right. Yeah, we can add those two. Good call. Okay. But it does work. Okay, we do notice. Home is gender. Oh, yes. That would be helpful. Female. Female. Home is... mm, no, we should do it. Oh, possibly. Yes, you do remember stuff better if you add it in. But, nickname, female. I mean, Sewell, wizard. Yep, Despotrix. Image, we have no image. Okay, title. Occupation. Okay. That's what we got. Oh, yes, safe town. Safe town is not town, but we can add a little bit of boom, extra juice. Lovely. Yes. And then we hit save because you always hit save. It's almost 11 o'clock. Okay. Good to know. City of Hardby. Yes. All right. So she doesn't get much of a page, but she, I mean, she deserves at least a stub because she founded Hardby. She at least should get a stub, Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, right. I never had hard. Do not lose your keyboard. That always helps to not lose keyboards. Hardby, right. Spotrix. Okay. Domain of Greyhawk. Despotrix. Okay, right. Despot from town has been ruled by. Okay, so Abor Al's Hills, south and to the Bright Desert. Okay. Okay. 287. 5237 SD. Okay, so if we put that in, nope, hang on. Wrong one. Yep. So, which is 52, depending on which dating system you use, right? Should we add that? I mean, it might not be a bad idea. Not to Hardby. Sorry. That is back to read. Yeah, let's that one real quick. Oh, hey, if you click on it now, it goes to there. I already had it open, but I can use the other one to go to Hardby. Hardby, Sewell. Yes. Personal alignment. Okay, so wait, let's see. 5237 SD or yeah. Okay, so if I put this in quotes like this, will that work? Let's see. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Same citation. Gotcha. All right. Which you and make sure to change it to a pipe. Gotcha. Okay. And we'll just put her at the end. Put the, it says before, yeah, we're going to put the period here, and then we're going to do this and make that a pipe instead of a 1, right? And then you save changes. Okay, and then there's a little citation here. Okay. Boom. Okay, so I think what we need to do then is figure out Okay, let me figure this out. Give me half a minute. Edit again. Yeah, that works. That. Make sure it links to the right. Suloy's dating. Okay. Gotcha. Ancient Suloy's. Ah, yes. So, she was Suloy's, so. Alright. Alright. Gotcha. Okay. Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's try it out. No, I'm learning. Learning editing is an important skill set. Okay, so if we do this, let's see. Okay, let's go edit. Right. Here. So if we edit it like this. Oh, I see. So, oh, so it just it does the math. Okay. So basically, it automatically does the math for you. Okay, so we do... Okay, so then, oh, I see. So it's just a little wiki that does the math for you. Oh, and then it automatically does the math, and also... Okay. Interesting. Um, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. That's, okay, wait a second. So if 79, hang on. Good to know. Hard B, hang on. Let me check something. 279. Hard B, 278. Oh, so hang on. If 279 was the year it was founded, then maybe we should tweak it so this says 279 so that they add a, at least, whether it was 278 or 279, the sources should all agree, right? On when something was founded. So 279, yes, negative 279. Okay. That should probably be tweaked. Okay. Just to make it line up neatly. Because if 279 is the year the timeline thing said that Hard B was founded in 279, then it would be prudent to also add that 279 make sure that this year says 279 as well, and then Norb 279 because of the automatic dating system. Okay. Good. Alright, so we'll tweak it in both systems so that it sets up. Alright, so we'll tweak it so that it lines up. Okay. Good to know. Uh-huh. don't know, Domini. Yes. All right. Like the hard B. Wait, hang on. Let me check something with real quick. Shush. Sequel adventure. Okay. And doesn't specify. Okay. 10 years after, so it's 90. Okay. All right. 91. Oh, right, after they reformed the slavers. Okay, so that's where it goes. Okay, so and it was hang on. If it was this one where Hardby was mentioned, then technically hang on, that means that Ileana hang on, Ileana, what's her face? Elena. That's not Ileana. Why do I want to call her Ileana? Elena Norbellos, this lady right here, and still and continued to be that means she was in 590 when the second Slavers module took place. She was hypothetically still Despotrix. She was Despotrix if she got elected in 566, right? If she was if the original Slavers Slave Lords modules A1 through A4 took place in 580 and the Slavers was took place in 590, 10 years later, right? And she was hang on. Slavers. Yeah, it was the AD&D 2nd edition module. Right. So that means she was also still Despotrix in 591 when that took place, right? Okay, so okay. Yes. Let me see. Here we go. We can put the edit. Probably worth noting. Um, 595, right? So right. Okay. So then yes. Cool. Okay. So beautiful. So we go like this and then here and then we double check the timeline. Hang on. Nope. Let's see. 591. Let me just check this. Right. Okay. So this is 591. Yeah. Okay. So Yes, 591 is exactly. So we go to this one and Scourge. Nope. Okay. Go here. Because Hardbee's easier to spell than Elena Norbolos. Then we go Elena Norbolos and not 591. Da, 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 da. Yes. So. There we go. Then hit save again, because you always save your work. Okay. No, I had no plan for. Okay, my research plan for today was. Okay. My research plan for today, actually, to be fair, was deities. We not Zilchus. Here we go. I think Zilchus is Zilchus the right Oridian god of power, prestige, money, and business and influence. Stolion. She's yes, the goddess of summer. Right. Because she was a winged tiger. The wife of Zilchus, whose prosperity allows her to retain her favorite comforts. I think it was Valinus, which she was the Elder Breeze. No, he's the elder god. He's their leader. Not the right one. Etora, that's the one. Etora. Oh. Daughter of Procan and cousin of America. Is one of the Valeri. She is sister to the other three. And who's Wenta? Wenta is the Iridian goddess of autumn, brewing, harvest, and the west wind. So if she's the west wind and autumn, and let's see. Stolion is the south wind and summer, and spring, and Atroa is the goddess of east wind and spring. So west, and then Wenta is west wind and autumn, and Stolion is the south wind and summer. So is Telcher the north wind and winter? Yes, he is. And then Vilnius is just their big brother who runs all of that. Okay. Yes, winter, cold, north wind. Yes. So Vilnius is the rain shroud, the elder breeze, sky, and weather. Just the entire, all of the winds and the skies. Tall, middle-aged man wearing a feather cloak, which water and bolts of lightning pour. Okay, who's America? Valeri, yes, the Iridian demigoddess of agriculture, farming, and home. Her holy symbol is a basket of grain and a long scroll. Quiet, gray-haired woman of fabled beauty, carrying a basket of grain, holding a scroll. Though her image in her temple in the village of Orlane is that of a beautiful young woman. America is obsessed with dates and cycles. Makes sense. She's an agricultural goddess, planting, harvest. The cycles continue. Ooh, she was so Castle Greyhawk, which was where it all started, I believe, right? Greyhawk is called Greyhawk and not Orth or Hardbee or any of the others because the creation of it started with Castle Greyhawk and then spiraled out to the city of Greyhawk and then the domain of Greyhawk and then all the other assorted countries and this and that on the planet Orth. So, or at least in the Flyness, and then the planet Orth kind of spread Like, if you look, there's a lot on the planet Earth that doesn't get nearly as much, you know, that, wait, hang on. Sea of Dust, the dry steppes, right? This is so how east does Sea of Dust dry steppes, right? Hang on. We're going to first. Oh. Okay, so dry steppes, the Sea of Dust is further south, right? Because that's where the Sulois people were. The Iridians, hang on. So the Iridians came from, if we go to, Iridian, oh yeah, hang on. Handy dandy, she is an Iridian goddess. So, Old Iridian, okay, yes, Iridian people, that's a language. Generally used to refer to the Iridian people, sometimes Orid, race of humans living in the Flores, though many terms made for agriculture. Central Auric moved into what is now known as All, where they were called Yorodihi by Baclunish neighbors. Starting 1,235 years ago, Iridians were driven eastward into Flores by orcs and goblins, used as mercenary by the Baclunish Empire and Sulois Imperium, Suel Imperium, rather. Home of the Sulois people. Settled in much of the Flores, often conquering and assimilating the Flan natives and the Suel settlers. Some lands, such as the Sheldmar Valley of Veluna, were settled more peacefully. Okay, so if that's the case, right. So if Auric is this whole continent, right? So Central Auric would be here-ish? Up, beyond this mountain is where the that's where Iridian people came from before they started going east, hit the Sea of Dust and the Ull, which I believe is between the two big mountain ranges. Oh, I see. Okay, so Darak or Tag, right? These two big mountain ranges, and then you got even further to the west, you got the High Khanate, Low Khanate, and then the Wall of Tisan, I believe, is this mountain range, or is it this is it a man-made? Oh, I see. The man-made structure kind of goes that way. So there's a man-made structure, but the two mountain ranges. Good to know. Unless that's a minor mountain range, and you mean this other big mountain range here, which is interesting. Good to know. Khanates. Okay, so High Khanate, Low Khanate, and then the dry steppes. East of the dry steppes would be these guys up here. Okay. Alright, and that makes sense. And then there's Celestial Imperium. That's to the south of the Khanates. Makes sense. Alright. West of the dry... I knew what you meant, west of the dry steppes. East of the dry steppes is the Baclunish Empire and the rest of the Flores and the mountains and the Sheldmar Valley, etc., etc. Alright, I need to take a nap before work. I am fading. I thank you all for coming to watch me hang out on stream and do all the stuff. Sorry, I'm making you yawn too. Check this out, real quick. It is a really cool skull necklace that is heartbeat. Yeah, I know. But I want to add, because I have a sponsor for my stream. So I always add the sponsor links right at the end. Basically, they're a jewelry company. They make cool stuff like this. And I don't know if you're interested in cool Viking-themed jewelry, but just saying, you can get 20% off if you use my special secret code. So I always throw the offer out there because they are nice enough to sponsor me and are actually pretty cool stuff. Yeah. One thing is it's a European company, which is not necessarily a bad thing, especially if they're doing Viking themed jewelry, because Europe and Vikings are kind of the vibe. But that does mean that shipping takes a while because customs is a biatch. But you know, if you're willing to be patient, they have really nice stuff at, you know, reasonable prices for how nice it is. Plus, you can get 20% off. So, win-win. This Rebels is really cool. Also, let's see. And let's see, Raid Channel. Epic Duck Studio is doing a partner push, and so I want to help him out. He's a painter and a good, pretty cool. Yeah, actually, true. In fact, it was because of the winter, the really bad weather, and then there was a plague. The first year it was founded. That's why it stopped being called Nord Harbor and started being Hardby. So I'm gonna raid Epic Duck Studios. They're painting minis, so painting minis fun. Pop in, say hi. You don't have to stay. Just kind of help out with his partner push, and I will see you all. You know, tomorrow. For Warhammer 40k, which is always fun time. Bye.